Hello, 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 everybody. Oh my goodness, great. Let me take this off. I'm not walking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do I say to you guys? But I can't go, oh my God, I've been gone forever. We all know that I've been gone forever. Um, we all know that it has been a minute and she's back. She is back, and she says this multiple times, but she is back. But even though I say this multiple times, we understand that this is how life goes. Hey, um, sometimes you got to take a step back from the things that you do in order to be better at what it is that you are doing. And sometimes life just, it hands you a few things, and you got to figure out what your next steps are. And I needed to take some time again to figure out what my next steps are. I mean, things keep growing and in wonderful ways. And even though they grow in wonderful ways, there are a lot of the times that there are setbacks emotionally and any other way else that you can think of. But it doesn't matter. We are here, and I needed a time to learn and grow in order to be able to have like much better content for you guys. And I am super pumped on top of the fact that if you're following the Healing and Moving Forward Facebook group, I told you guys there's a lot of things in the making for Healing and Moving Forward. The team has come together a couple of times, and we have thought about like numerous ways to grow Healing and Moving Forward outside of the social media aspect. So I'm super pumped about this. And I can't wait for you guys to go on a journey with me. Yay! But how have you been? Please tell me how you've been. Comment below. Tell me what's going on with you. So, I wish I had like the most profound thing to say to you guys to be like, oh, well, why have you been gone? I've been gone because um, I lost myself. I started to feel like I was totally unworthy of life, not in the sense of wanting to like commit suicide, thank God for that, but just feeling like that I was unworthy in life and started feeling like a failure. The magic was dying, y'all. The magic was dying. There was no more fairy dust and nobody was clapping. You gotta watch Peter Pan. But it ended up being in a good way, I had the conversation with somebody before, and I'm like, I was telling them I've definitely been in places and spots in my life where it was just like so bad and it was all going downhill so bad that I just almost just didn't want to be here. And I can 100% say that this go round, it was nothing like that at all, but it did force me to take a very good look at myself. So when we went into that month of reflection and acceptance, which was a really good month, and I was really able to reflect on some things, I think acceptance was not happening in the way that it should have, in the way that I wanted it to. I reflected, but in my reflections, I started to see so much flaws in myself, and I started to feel so bad about myself that I was having a hard time accepting. And then it kind of went in a backwards way. So how we say all the time, make sure you have therapy. Make sure you have a therapist. Therapy is a very important thing because like I said, it started to go in a different aspect for me. It was not in a positive way. So my reflection, though I was reflecting on great things and I was giving myself great pieces of advice, and I was, just really seeing things, I started to also be able to see the negative or see things in a negative light that I should not have. And it took me down a road that I really wish that it did not take me. Thank you, Mandy. Um, but we here now. And I mean, that is literally the point of healing and moving forward. We are going to have setbacks. We're going to have times where we feel like things are over and things are just not going well. And we have to be able to heal ourselves in order to move forward. So instead of jumping on continuously onto the sites and being like, I'm here and this is what you need to do. I had to do it for myself yet again in order to be in this better place. And I am praying that I never have to take such a long break again. Um, but the reality in mental health is you're going to have to take breaks. You're going to have to reflect on yourself. You're going to have to look at where you are, look at where you're going, and create a plan on how to get there. And during this downtime, when I was going through what I was going through and really kind of asking myself, what is it that you want? I started creating multiple plans because the truth is that I want, if you know me, I want it all. I want it all. Um, but how am I going to get it all? And that is the question, and that's where we at. And what when I say I want it all for me, like the things that are in my realm. Mental health is a world that I stumbled into and I genuinely love. And I love it. And so the question is, how can I improve this even more? And let me just tell you, we got, again, I know I said a little while ago, we have some things on the horizon that is just, uh, it's everything. So let me see if I could do this on here. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to put this on here. I'm going to put the email. Let's see. I know I'm getting quiet. Healing because she don't know what she doing. Because she's trying to text with one finger. Healing and moving forward. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. At gmail.com. Okay, so we posted there, right? And then after you post it, you gotta hold it, you gotta touch it. How you pin it? Ah, there we go. Then we pin it. So here's our email address. And then over here, over here, over here. I know how to do it over here. I definitely know how to put it over here. Maybe not. This one is a little bit different. Y'all know how to do it over here. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. No, I don't know how to do it over here. I'm on somebody else's account over here, and she is lost. Anyway, so if you jump in on Facebook, be sure to say hello, tell me your name, let me know who you are. But healing and moving forward at gmail.com. That is our email. Until we create a email form where people can put on your emails, be sure to email me so that you can start to get our newsletters. Because yes, Healing and Moving Forward now has newsletters. Oh my goodness, y'all. Can you believe it? But I didn't just come on here to um boost myself. I didn't just come on here to boost myself, even though who doesn't love to do that? Oh, there we go. Figured out how to show it. There we go. Healing and moving forward at gmail.com. But you really I am moving into another state of my life. And like I've said, my kids are older. They're 21, 20, and 17, almost 18, literally. In November, we will be 18. And I don't know how to do much, at least in my mind. I didn't know how to do much more than be a mom and run to here and run to there and do that and do this. And oh my, hold on. Sorry. And run here, run there, do this, do that, and do all the things. I've been a mom since I was 19 years old. This is what I know: doctor's appointment, this, that, and the other, and the other. And so now we're moving into a whole nother realm. And it's just like, oh, do you know how to do that? Are you any good at that? Hey, y'all, thanks for coming in. And so what does that mean for you? And it's just like I said, it spiraled down, and then some other negative things started happening in my life, which just kind of piled onto that spiral. And then it was just like, oh, who are you? What do you do? What your role can no longer just be mom. So what is your role? And I was like, I don't know. Okay, I get on this internet and I talk to people, but am I any good at it? Do they like it? Are they there? I make these body products, but am I any good at it? And I literally just started doubting myself. And I think that the most important two things that I can give advice for today is get a therapist. Get a therapist. Whether or not you think you suffer from an actual mental health issue doesn't change the fact that having therapy um, is a good thing. It's very helpful. You should always have a therapist, whether or not you feel that you have a diagnosis or a severe diagnosis or not. And secondly, look at the people in your camp. Are they able to support you? Are they there for you if you need them? And not just to do whatever it is that you want them to do. So sorry, but it really there to support you and tell you when you're right, tell you when you're wrong, hold your hand if you need them to cry, let you cry when you need to without trying to tell you, or you need to do this, or you need sometimes just hear you, and sometimes to tell you what you just need to do. And over these last few months, it was very hard. And I'm not going to lie and say it's all better now. No, there are a few more hurdles that I've got to go over, but I'm here. I'm here and I made it through and I'm making it through and I'm making it through with a smile because I could be dead. I mean, let's be real. We started the year off again with another year where I struggle with breathing, and she is here. I mean, no matter what, God is an amazing, amazing person, entity, being, provider, protector, whichever one it is that you want to call him. And he has put amazing people in my camp. He's given me the knowledge to know that I need to go into therapy, and I want to spread that knowledge with you by saying, if you don't have a therapist, get a therapist. If you need to find a therapist, reach out to me. My email is up there. I will help you in any way that I can. If you feel like therapy, you don't have the insurance to get therapy, but you could use some sort of alternative, reach out to me. I've got alternatives for you too. There is no shame in getting help. And that's the title. Did you hear? Did you hear that there is no shame in getting help? Getting help for yourself or your mental health issues or just things that you're going through is okay. I got a word to spread, and I'm spreading the word that getting mental health help is okay. And I am a product of it. Hey, 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 hey. But outside of being a product of it, I am just genuinely happy to be back in your screen, to be back on your computer, your telephone, your tablet, whatever it is. Tell yourself, ask yourself, did you miss her? And she's here. She's the worst headache too. Mind you, I'm up here with a big old smile with a headache. Right side of my head been hurting for like since Sunday. I don't really know what that's about. I don't really even care because I did not want to let that stop me. I've had a few people asking me, so you done with healing and moving forward? You not coming back to healing and moving forward? As if ever. She's here and she's back and she's better than ever. She's on her weight loss journey still. Birthday was on fire. Boyfriend's birthday was on fire. Dinner on Blanc was everything because no matter what, I had to ensure that I was taking care of myself. Self-care is key. I might have been questioning life, but I was taking care of myself, and the people around me were taking care of me as well. And I made sure to input joy into my situation, which is also what helped me to come out of my situation. I will never let go of joy. I will never stop being happy, even when I'm questioning life and I'm not quite sure what's going on. There is no need to not be bubbly and not be happy, because if you don't, you're going to stay in that funk. And whoo, if you know me, she can't do it. It's too hard. Even when she's pissed off, she can find a reason to laugh and to smile and to be crazy. So come on this journey with me as we heal and move forward once again into something new and to something fun. And like I said, email me so that we can add you to the new email list because we're going to have a newsletter. I got some exciting things coming up. I got some partnerships with people that are amazing. Shout out to Touch Me Deeper. If you don't know what that is, you better find out. It is imperative in your sexual health. Ah, fly, fearlessly loving yourself. These girls are amazing. They're coming up. I cannot wait to be partnered with them and doing projects with them. Bloom, Project Bloom, Maryland. I don't actually, well, actually, I do have projects coming up with them as well. Super hyped and excited. All the things. I need you to be tuned in. So again, Coffee Tour is going strong. Again, if you've been following me on Healing and Move Forward on my Facebook group, the Coffee Tour is going strong. We are 4 coffee shops in. Hopefully this Saturday there'll be another coffee shop. We're supposed to be figuring out how to do a segment, but I don't know how to set that up yet, so we're still working on it. So you're asking yourself, what is a coffee tour? I've made a decision in my time of reflection that I was going to start touring the coffee shops in Baltimore, right? So, oh, thank you so much. Somebody say you are so sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna start touring the coffee shops in Baltimore, and I do not mean franchises. So we're not talking about Starbucks. We're not talking about Dunkin' Donuts. We're talking about all the things that you know, non-franchisee coffee shops. I have been to 4 so far in Baltimore, and I'm figuring out how to turn that into a thing. I don't know if it's gonna be like a written thing, like how I do looking around 3. Haha, look for that. I did that a while ago. I haven't written on that in a while. Or we're gonna turn it into its own little like video and social media segmenty kind of situation. But anybody that wants to join me on a coffee tour in their city, I'm super pumped because I feel like we could exchange things and we could talk about the positive and negatives of these stores. So I've been to the Bun Shop in Baltimore City. If you have never been to the Bun Shop, you have to go. It's in whatever, I don't know what Baltimore calls it, but it's like New York's version of the Village. Super cute place. Love it to death. I had a thing called the Hong Kong. It's a hybrid of a of coffee and an oolong tea together, and I had it iced. It was awesome. And then I also went to a place called The Ceremony. I didn't like them. That's probably why I can't remember their name. And then I went to another place um called Coffee Grounds or something like that. Love their vanilla chai. The most amazing vanilla chai ever. Iced vanilla chai, but they don't have seating inside. I was very sad about that. They were like, you can sit outside. I'm like, it's 900 degrees outside. You want me to sit out here? I'm not doing that. And then the very last place that I went to was called, oh my God, it's in Pigtown. I forgot the name of it. Oh my God. And I really liked them too. And I forgot the name of it. I don't know. But this is why we got to do the thing. So if you live in a different city and you want to join me on a coffee tour, hit me up. The email is there. If you live in Baltimore City and you want to literally accompany me on the coffee tour, email me because this is going to be the best. Email me or send me a message in the messenger. I cannot wait. But this coffee tour, like I said, is going. Oh, snap. My phone just died. Instagram is gone. The coffee tour is going strong, and I'm super, super happy about it. But I'm going to go because we have been on here, God knows how long, because, oh, there it is. We're in like 20 minutes, and I haven't been on in a while. So I will see you guys next week. Love you guys. Good night.